In the Gnostic imagination, the universe was not a beautiful creation. It was a structure, a layered prison of matter, fate, time, and forgetting. And standing between the human soul and the world of true light were the archons, the rulers, the gatekeepers, the powers of the lower heavens. To understand the archons, you have to step into a very different spiritual map of reality. In this worldview, the highest God is not the creator of the physical world. The highest God is beyond name, beyond form, beyond image, beyond the sky, beyond the stars, beyond the idea of a throne. This true source is sometimes called the monad, the one, the ungenerated father, the root of all being. From this hidden source comes the pleroma, the fullness of divine reality. But below the pleroma, something goes wrong. A rupture happens. A lower power comes into being without full knowledge of the world above him. That lower power is Yaldabaoth, the demiurge, the blind creator. And he looks out over the lower realm, over the world of matter that he has shaped, and he declares,
I am God, and there is no other but me.
But according to the Gnostics, this was not the voice of the true God. It was the voice of ignorance, the voice of a ruler who did not know there was anything higher than himself. Yaldabaoth is often described as lion-faced, sometimes serpent-bodied, a monstrous fusion of royal power and primal force. He is blind, arrogant, cut off from the higher light. He creates a world that reflects his own condition, divided, unstable, beautiful, violent, full of longing, full of suffering, full of memory fragments from a better place. He produces rulers beneath him, the archons. These archons become the administrators of the lower cosmos. They govern the heavens. They guard the gates. They bind the soul to the machinery of fate. The archons are associated with the 7 planetary spheres. They were powers. They were rulers of destiny. They were the moving gears of fate. To rise beyond the world, the soul had to ascend past these spheres. And at each sphere, there was a gate. At each gate, there was a ruler. At each ruler, there was an interrogation. Who are you? Where did you come from? By whose authority do you pass?
Pay the toll or pass no more.
That is where the so-called passwords come in. The passwords were not just magic words. They were declarations of origin. The soul had to know what the archons were. It had to know where it came from. It had to remember that it did not belong to the lower world. Because the archons rule through forgetting. Gnosis is remembrance, and remembrance is the password.